Hey guys, we are picking up where we left off on the last video. You know, we had our old base, really big, really useless, really. Used only a few rooms out of that whole big place. And I really like it, so I'm not just leaving it forever, but, you know, time for a different place, especially that's my spawn. So, what I did was, you remember I got right in front of the pond, and just dug one straight line, one even line, you know, even the elevation, everything stayed the same. And I did that in one straight line away from my spawn so that I can wander away from this building right here, from our new building that we're fixing to build, I mean. And if I go that way, I'll be able to find that one using the compass, just like it's in my original spawn. And I'll show you here real quick. I've done just the minimal stuff, just the boring stuff to get out of the way. This is just our staircase up. I made the pond and I cleared out the area where I'm gonna build. And of course I had to build a chest and a craft station or workbench or whatever. And, you know, just made that wall. And we're building primarily with wood, just, you know, natural wood. And made the infinite spring right there, and then you know, made a nice pond right here. And what I'm planning on doing is about that high. That'll be part of the roof, I think, too. No, we're gonna go one more high. One more higher than... Wow, fail. One more higher than that back there. And it's gonna go from here over to there. And it'll be all open. And I'm gonna make the rooms and stuff like that, cause gonna have rooms. This one's gonna be useful. You know, every room should have a purpose. Well, that's what I'm hoping for, anyways. And probably do some glass floors in every room, but I'm not gonna do the glass until every room is completed. Then I'll see where I should put the glass. I'm not just gonna make one big glass floor. And basically, what I've done is there's lots of trees right in here and out in there. And I've just collected wood. You know, I've got 64 of those left, and I've got a whole bunch of these left. So what we're gonna do is just do what I think is most interesting, is just start making the floor of this thing. While we're doing that, how about, oh crap. I knew that was gonna happen, I knew it. You know what? This might be smarter. I mean, it's not flowing, so it's not pushing me here, there, anything like that. You see a problem right now? I do. I epic failed on my windows. It's alright though. But let's take the opportunity and talk about the state of the game. Really, it's still an alpha. You know, there's so many things Notch has planned for this game, and it's awesome. And I don't know how long it's been out, but or when this video will be out. Really, I don't know when I'll get this up. But I just crafted the fishing pole. In the last video, I showed y'all how to do that. So I'm assuming fish at some point, which would be a pretty neat food supply, I think. I know he's planning on dragons, I think. Some kind of dragon. Maybe wolves or... Not wolves. I don't know, maybe it was wolf. I read something, I think on his blog, or I read it somewhere. There's a lot of things planned for this game, and I'm just really excited about the future. I mean, as I'm making this, he was trying to update the game, and it pretty much broke it. Like, the servers are down. It's Monday the 20th as I'm making this video. Servers are down, the main page is that temporary page, and just a mess right now. Oops. But I am a console gamer. I play on the Xbox 360 almost exclusively. I have a PlayStation 3 and console wartime. The PlayStation 3 is, or I have the new Xbox as well, this Slim or whatever you want to call it, and that thing is badass. To me, that only got maybe on par with the PlayStation after all this time. The Xbox as a machine has just sucked so bad, but Xbox Live makes PlayStation Network look like a bitch. That's just my opinion. The PlayStation 3 as a console is way better, but Xbox Live has just made PlayStation Network look silly. And, you know, I'm sure a lot of you think the same way, and a lot of you think the exact opposite, I'm sure. But I don't know. I play on Xbox, I have the PlayStation, love the PlayStation. Obviously, I grew up with, you know, PlayStation and PlayStation 1 and all the different PS2s and so I love the PlayStation. I'm not an Xbox fanboy by any means. You know, I've always had the Xbox. I've always had the PlayStation. The first time when I first got my first gen Xbox, I had an old 77 Silverado 4-wheel drive Chevy, and it's pretty cool. And I sold it, and just as an impulse buy, I went and got an Xbox 360. Just kind of like an Xbox 360. Jeez, an Xbox. This was way before the Xbox came out. Xbox 360 came out, and kind of went from there. Shoot, I think it was probably close to 2 years after the 360 came out before I actually got one. Even longer before I got the PlayStation 3, basically because for a long time there was no reason. The PlayStation 2 was getting every game I would want anyways, so why spend all that money? But the sad truth is I don't use it. Awesome machine that gets no use because it has no games. Sure, some of the PlayStation exclusives are amazing games, and I do enjoy those. I do play those. Shoot, God of War. I mean, for me, that game was just awesome. That's a personal preference, I guess. Some people didn't like it, but I really enjoy those games. I'm really excited to see that now that Bungie's done with Halo. They're done with their Microsoft exclusive game here. What they're going to be doing, and I don't know if it's been said or not before, but I would just automatically assume that they're going to be coming out with the multi-platform game, and I can't wait to see what they do. I think they're probably one of the best development teams out there. They create really good worlds, and I just enjoy everything they do. Of course, mistakes are made. Everybody makes mistakes in what they do, and we may not agree with some of the moves that they do, but they support the hell out of their games. That's not even up for debate. Crap. They do support the hell out of their games, which is more than can be said for a lot of other developers. And yeah, I'm losing my train of thought now. It's basically my opinion on the consoles there. Love the PlayStation, love the Xbox. Xbox has the games and they have the online. I own both, enjoy both, but my honest opinion, there we go, is that the PlayStation is a better machine. The Xbox has the games and the online, so that's what everybody buys. That's where everybody goes, and I don't think that can be disputed. But anyways, I'm gonna cut it off right there. It's getting dark, and this free program, look, I'm sure I'll look around here and get some of the dark in here. It just turns to shit when it gets dark. But alright guys, we'll leave it right here. We'll pick up where we left off in the next video. Take it easy, guys.